17 hours. It was right here. It was
I
right
just
here.
seen
You
it.
just put it right behind you.
Oh, okay.
17
yeah.
hours. StreamYard will need access to your Facebook account.
I don't know why they saying
Don't
that.
worry, we have got you covered. Click here. to
Right, I
the
did that
internet
yesterday.
section. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, people sometimes don't even be knowing. I seen somebody the other night get mad at somebody. That was so crazy
Mm.
in the club, and that person didn't even know what they was talking about.
Wow.
Well, their expectations of somebody was like they expected the lead. They expect. I guess they say the person didn't. They thought the person wasn't speaking to them. But sometimes people just be doing a lot of things and they don't be even really seeing you.
Right.
Because that person was not doing nothing mean to them, but they thought the person was intentionally ignoring them and they just was doing 1,000 things.
Yep.
So sometimes you mad at somebody and they don't even, it ain't, they don't even know what's happening. Because that case, I seen that transpire, and that person did not even know what that person was talking about. And that was crazy. I mean, the leads already coming out to dance with all us ladies, and then sometimes we want even more from the leads in the club. And I was like, how can they do all that? Like dance with all the ladies and then speak to all of us separately, one by one. Come on now.
Oh, that is so cool. Look at that. I didn't know they did that.
Oh yeah, it's a stand, and it's a mirror.
Wow.
Is it a mirror?
I guess so. Yeah. Well, that's neat. I didn't know they did that. Cool.
But yeah, so yeah, sometimes we mad at people and they don't even know what happened.
Right.
Because sometimes I know that I can be talking to people and be real friendly to people, and then sometimes I might see them, and because there's so much going on, that I may not get them the attention that they feel like I should. But then I'm in my own world doing 100 things. But so I just try to go and just make sure I speak with everybody. But sometimes it might not happen. It don't mean that I'm ignoring the person. Just too much going on. What do you want to talk about today, H2O? You over there. What you reading about? Oh, the events. I think they about to have shades of blue, huh?
Well, I had some messages coming through.
Oh, he said
some messages.
Oh, okay. He got his money.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. I'm trying to make sure. Man, I'm not trying to
for real.
I've got to pay somebody.
We thought you forgot, but he didn't. We ain't trying to owe nobody no money. If it ever be that we forgot.
Thank you for being truthful of that. We did send you that.
It's forgot because we ain't doing it on purpose. That's for sure.
Right. Absolutely. I was like, did I do this?
No, he did. He did.
He did. All right.
I would hope if you didn't even remind us.
Yeah, we reminded you. Yeah, that's all. So.
Well, some people just like,
But yeah, we did. Yeah, I was making sure I was going through some finances, and I didn't see a payment that I was supposed to submit to somebody, and it was there. I did pay.
Yeah, that's good because we don't want that.
All of the time, we're not coming up like that.
Yeah,
so
no.
If we tell you we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. We're gonna be okay.
And we ain't saying what happened with nobody else. We don't know what happened with nobody else. We're not personally involved, right, with our stuff. Because we're not personally involved with people's business. So we don't know what people got.
People pocket, not other finances. So yeah, all right. But yeah, thank you, Jack, for replying to us. And Jack, you are one hell of a DJ. Thank you for being you, brother. Fantastic.
We try to get our DJ list together for the party and the other list and whatever else we're gonna have going on.
Do you have any preferences on DJs?
Who?
Well, I'm asking.
People. Yeah, do y'all have preferences? Yeah, who do y'all suggest?
Who do y'all like? Who do you want to hear?
And we're trying to keep it down this way. It's a Texas. It's Texas and South, Southern.
We're going to bring some other people out, but
right. Yeah. It's the South, so we want to, keep it down this way a little bit.
All right, yeah.
It's super. We got superstars around here too.
Keely Beasley. Good morning, Keely.
Good morning, Keely.
Yeah. So let us know who you want to bring on. Now, hopefully, pretty soon we'll start having interviews. Man, we've been so. We've had so much going on, so we really have not had time to bring anybody in.
I'm gonna say this. Hold on, I'm gonna say. Wow. Experience the wow. Just Dance Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Second Sundays at 6 p.m. at Legacy Bar and Venue. So this coming Wednesday, we will be at Legacy, and you come and be the superstar. You be the heavy hitter or whatever they want to call it. You come do it. You come stand out. If you like to stand out, I mean, if you like to be mild, you can be mild like Popeye's chicken. You can be mild or spicy. I'm just saying. But whatever it is, you come and you be the one. Because at our parties, everybody's a superstar. I don't care nothing about going to nobody's concert. I can come see all my little cousins show their little dance stuff on the dance floor. And that's good enough for me. So
Stars,
experience the wow. I just did it. You got to do some commercials. You said you wanted to do that. I want to record you doing it.
yeah,
You gonna do a commercial?
Okay.
One the recorded one for the world project?
Absolutely.
Right, this week.
Already have.
I know, but when you record you.
Already have one. I put one up already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
It wasn't me. It was AI.
I know, but I want you to do it because that's what you used to want to do. You used to do that, right?
Yeah.
Right, but I want you to do it again.
All right. We'll work on it. It's a work in progress.
Do a commercial.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be a superstar. But today you can make your own stuff a superstar. They like back in the day when you had to wait to get on TV. Now you can make mini movies, mini little skits. Because I think people's attention span is about 15 minutes. That's what I was trying to practice last week.
Hell, you got, 15 minutes, man. I think it's a little bit lower than that.
Right. Last week I was practicing staying focused. Because that's one thing that a lot of my clients have struggles with.
Right.
People in general today have trouble staying focused, especially people who work from home, because at home there'll be a number of things going on. You can go in there and cook. You can look over there. You see the papers on the floor. You see something over there. The clothes need washing. All kind of things. And you just having a hard time staying focused and completing tasks. So what I did to myself last week is that, and I'm planning on doing it this week. I said, okay, like here goes my little tablet, wherever it is. Oh, there you go. But I said, okay, like yesterday I put on the thing, I put on here, get the CPS contract and work on the group stuff. Okay. So this is still, other than working, this would be my task today. But so what I would do is, like when I get on that contract, like I got the other week, I got on the TMPHP contract, the one that I had to revitalize, whatever they call it. And I did not get off. That one is probably okay because that's already the contract we already have. Right. But I took my time and I went through each step, and now I know what a mistake said. And I actually know what a mistake said because the thing is, I have that corporation paper and everything should match that because that's the W-9. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I went through it step by step and I made sure I understood each line in each section and I submitted it correctly. It's not going to have any problems. Right. So anyway, but what I did is every time I got the idea to get up and go do something, I refused. I refused myself. I refused to be distracted. Every time I wanted to go on Facebook, I didn't because people be going back and forth on Facebook and you can spend 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours there. I didn't. Every time I got ready to pick my phone up, I didn't. I stayed focused. And so I did that whole day and I got that complete. So this time when I do get a break, because I don't, of course I got to work today. But my next thing, I started working on it yesterday. Complete. By the end of this day, I will complete this CPS contract.
Right, fantastic.
Right. And because that's what I realized I needed to do for that business and to develop my group, because I will have people who are mandated.
Right, correct.
Right, to come. And so they'll need services, they'll need resources, and they will be mandated, and we can put them in our group called Surviving Over.
Surviving and Thriving.
Instead of thriving. Learning to survive learning to thrive instead of surviving.
Right.
So pretty much. So we will, these two open up the door for that. But I have to stay focused and complete them. And I realized that, I already knew I could do my own contracts because I've done them. But I can do them without making mistakes if I sit there and stay focused and take my time and read every line and make sure I understand each line and answer that accordingly. I could do it, and when I turn it in, I can confidently know that this is done correctly. And yeah, and so then I did that. So those are my next two things, and I can add one more thing on there, and that's to call the disability thing. I'm gonna call the disability advocates and make sure I got all his stuff done.
Right.
Make sure that I got everything, start getting everything that he can get.
Right.
So that would be the something else that I want to do. But when I get started on these tasks, this one, of course, I have to probably call and wait on someone to call me back. But for these tasks, I can do without. There's no reason to be interrupted because it's something that I have to fill out. Right, it's a contract that I have to fill out, and then it's a long contract though.
All right. So
anyway, staying focused.
So we are. This is something that we do. I don't know if she knows we live or not, but we are live. So yeah.
Right, but it's staying focused is a big problem with people in general, not just that's something that people come to counseling a lot for. Because sometimes they get in trouble at work because they're not staying focused.
Right.
They just don't get things completed. They start several tasks.
So
and don't get things completed. So I talk about a lot of common problems that people come to counseling for. That's one thing that people come to counseling.
So how does forgiveness? We're just talking about forgiveness.
Oh, okay.
So let's go ahead and get back on forgiveness. How does forgiveness look? Dr. Holland, how does forgiveness look?
How does forgiveness look?
Right. What does that look?
Well, the letting go of it first, the forgiveness starts within your own body, if you ask me, because I study the nervous system.
Absolutely.
And it comes from a lifting it out of you. First, it has to come there before you do it physically to the next person, because you're just being fake. But first, you lift it off of your body. You lift it off of you. Right. And then you can go to the person if you want to, and you can ask them for forgiveness or tell them that you forgive them or whatever it is, if you want to. But first part, it just happens within you, and it lifts. You'll feel it lift away from your body. You'll feel yourself lighter. You'll feel your spirit is happier. You felt that, right?
Yeah.
Before you went to the person?
Right, absolutely.
We're
at Legacy on Saturday. We were at Legacy on Saturday.
Who's that?
Oh, yes, all of us. We were. Yep. Keely said we were at Legacy on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Great time, fantastic.
Yeah, thank you, Keely. I said thank you like that was our party, but it was nice to see you. It was nice seeing you and your husband, because I was like, it's a dude look just like Keely's husband. So I was like, I had him confused with somebody, but it is a dude look just like him. I didn't even get over there to ask your husband to dance. I was going to. I didn't get a chance to get over there.
Okay.
Because I didn't even dance that much Saturday. Shit, I was tired already.
So
Herman had danced me to death all in Dallas, and
we're talking about your body with forgiveness. How is it? So
look at that. Stabbing at the EOS, that's one right there. But go ahead. That gym right around the corner.
Oh, wow.
Got stabbed there. People arguing at the gym.
Okay.
Yeah.
So somebody actually they got shot at the VFW.
That one you been?
Yeah.
Dang. All the crime and violence. What do people be doing?
They was having a teenage party.
Oh, it was.
So it's under investigation.
What do you want to say about I got a feeling that you want to say something about forgiveness. What do you want to say about forgiveness?
Forgiveness. What do I want to say about forgiveness? I already said it's for you. It's not for the other person. It's not for the other person to say, "Oh, I'll forgive you" or not. If you want to offer your forgiveness and say, "Hey, I forgive you," or "Please forgive me," that is for you. Good morning, twin.
And then if somebody, if forgiveness also in especially in relationships where, people need the behavior to be changed too. I'm just saying. Some of this stuff come with forgiveness. You can forgive a person who never apologized. My friend wrote a book about that. How do you forgive a person who didn't apologize, Herman?
None of my
Or
people-
don't even
no,
acknowledge
my
their
people-
feelings.
They never did.
Well, in a relationship, what if they didn't apologize?
But
Can you forgive them?
people, well, in the relationship that I've given to my people, they never apologized and probably never accepted my apology and never forgiven me. But I don't know that because that's on their part and that's their
Exactly, because
problem.
I didn't let you read that long speech they gave you back.
And that's their problem. And I went ahead and did your advice and deleted it, like you said. Let's just delete it.
Because you don't need to be getting stressed out.
So I followed your advice and I just deleted it.
Because I mean, you're gonna get mad again.
I had a cousin said I told her I was gonna do some of the stuff that he never do. He was like, "Who do you think you are, Ed McMahon?"
Duh, yeah. Shit, somebody special.
Right. And she was like, "Who do you think you are? You think you're Ed McMahon or somebody?" And I just love that. I just love that.
Yeah, I am special. Shit, I ain't Ed McMahon. Who's Ed McMahon? I can't remember. But
Yeah,
I
I
am
think he was on
special.
Saturday Night Live. I think that was a gentleman on Saturday Night Live. He did some other live events and stuff like that. So yeah, so that was really beautiful.
No, okay. But I was trying to get to my what you call it. I ain't got my computer. I can't get on my computer and do it. But
Now, what do you think about collaboration? Let's talk about collaboration. What is your definition and what is your take on collaboration?
what's mine? Well, my thing is like I put it on Facebook one day. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with people. Now it's not real easy for Black people to collaborate because Black people have been conditioned to not work together. But at the same time, we're not going to become a really good, great community. Like we can't do like the people in Tulsa without working. We cannot do it. You can do okay by yourself. You can do great
So you
if
talk
you learn to
about
work with others.
Black Wall Street of
Yeah, the
Tulsa.
Black Wall Street of Tulsa. I don't know how they did that, but we should study it. But one thing I bet is they work together.
Absolutely, they did work together.
We should
Black Wall
study
Street
that.
of Tulsa.
Yeah, we should study that. How did they do that? You know, because Black people got this big slave mentality thing, and it's normal to have it. But I say, even though you have it, and even though there's some fear behind it, if you do something, oh, somebody's going to do better, somebody's going to get some money. This is just Black people. It's embedded in our skin and in our DNA. Somebody's going to get some money. Somebody's going to drive a fresher car than you. Somebody's going to do. That's just embedded in us.
Right.
Somebody might take something. Somebody might take over.
So we're back on collaboration.
What's your fear of collaborating, Herman?
What is my fear of collaboration? Some of the stuff that already transpired, somebody trying to take over your stuff,
Right.
Trying to run your stuff,
But sometimes them people help you when they do that.
Right. And they don't help, but introducing ideas.
Right.
Introducing ideas is the help.
They may help motivate you because they may help motivate you. They may help push you to do more than what you would have done. Oh, sorry. Whatever the case. But they think they hurt you. But a lot of times they may open up. They may make you, more doors may open up. Like that thing that the old people told you was for you, is true.
Right.
And that's what you have to know. That's what you truly just have to know. Like, however it go, I'm going to be okay. And so that's what I know. Like, I'm still going to be okay. Like this, especially the dance. I love the dance and I love doing things.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's not my living. It's not how I make a living. I work a real job to make a living. I do this for a hobby and for the fun. So whether something pan out or not, I'm going to be fine. Because I can just go travel and dance and we'll be fine with that. So if something pan out or not, it's great. I love it. But if it don't work, it's okay too. But the whole thing is that if something can be taken from me, and if it is taken from me, I'm still going to be okay. That's the whole thing.
Right. So,
it's not going to change my life.
Correct.
Because it's not how I make a living. It's how I have fun. It's how I connect with people. I love it. But it's not my living. And even if I did something, even if something got taken away from me in business, I'm still going to be fine. I have bounced back many times. It's just to know that you are what's the word? You are resilient. And that no matter what happens is the right thing. And you keep moving.
Right. So
you can win despite however everything's going.
So yeah, in some collaboration, that's a fear. You said it was a fear of collaboration.
Yeah, what's the fear, right?
Now, somebody, you know. So
So that's the
what
fear.
is the positive effect of collaboration that you would say?
Is that for one, number one is you take a little pressure off yourself. Number two, you have a chance for different ideas. They say that this is the science, I didn't make it up. Smarter people are able to accept the influence of others. The smarter people are able to accept the influence of others. They don't have all the answers. They're able to accept the influence of others.
Right.
Now, will they take everything a person brings? No, they will not.
Right.
But they can take some stuff that people can bring and they can utilize it. Now, those are the smarter people. The smarter people know how to hire the right people and put the right people in position. The smarter people are not trying to do everything themselves. You can't be like a millionaire or anything like that, doing everything by yourself. You just can't do it. You can survive doing everything yourself. You cannot thrive doing everything yourself. You can thrive on maybe a very small level, but you cannot be large and then have enough energy to sleep, to get some rest by yourself. You can't do it. And I didn't make that up. That's all in the science. That's been studied, tested, tried. Well, that's the pool man. Because we was out of town and so he came today. Devin! You may get the door.
It's Tuesday. This is a regular day.
Oh, it is? He didn't come Friday? He was supposed to come Friday.
Gavin, give me a moment. She got to go handle the food, man. Bring the dogs in, please.
Bring the dog in the house to be well, bring him in that house park.
Yeah.
Go ahead, okay.
So
Okay, come to the
we
back.
were speaking about collaboration. Collaboration is beautiful.
And it's not easy, but you can do it. But people got to trust each other. That's one piece of it. Now, if somebody want to come in and collaborate with you and they already don't trust you, or you already don't trust them, that's not really a good collaboration. It's because you already have that animosity. You already had that animosity and aggression if y'all don't trust each other. That's not, you got to find people who you trust. You can't just collaborate with everybody. Your soul need to feel decent with a person. If you feel shadiness with that person, then it's already a problem. You know, that's probably not the right collaboration.
Collaborator, you want to be in collaboration.
Right. If it's somebody who be into it with everybody and you know, they've had a lot of problems with a whole bunch of people, well, that could happen and not be real. I mean, but still, you gotta, you know.
But you gotta trust your gut.
Positive collaboration. Go ahead. Say trust your gut.
Yeah, trust your gut. Because if you don't trust your gut, then it's an issue.
Yeah, but your gut be telling you a lot of things be going on. And sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not.
Right. That's with everything. So you got to trust your gut on who you're going to collaboration with. So both parties will need to be able to trust each other as well.
Right.
So that is.
If you start out and you already don't trust each other, I mean, you still need to clarify. Everything needs to be clarified. Everything needs to have numbers on it or whatever it is, and direct information, not necessarily numbers, but everything. Okay, this is what I expect of you. This is what I expect of you. But you know, this is what I'm expected. This is what I expect the outcome to be. This is what, you know, and be patient with each other. Be able to be patient with each other, but really lay out the expectations. It can't be like, well, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to contribute. It can't be that. That can't be that. That's right there. It's already confusing. Mm-hmm. Whatever you think, whatever you want to contribute, whatever your heart tell you to do, or whatever God tell you to do, or whatever, you get to lay out expectations very clearly. And then you got to follow through. People have to follow through with what they say they're going to do. Somebody, but you got to be patient. You definitely have to be patient. But if you don't do it, okay, you can still be okay not doing it, but you're not going to be great. It depends on if you want to be okay or if you want to be great. If you're doing a stepping event, are you doing it for the people or are you doing it for your own fame? If you're doing it for the people, then you want to be ensured that you bring the people a great event. because don't nobody want to come, especially from out of town, to your whack events. I'm just saying.
For real.
Like, I don't want to spend my money, and because you want to be selfish and keep your event to yourself, you don't have a good event, and you get me out of town. It's wasting my airfare. Don't do it. Just saying, because you want to keep it all, you want to keep it all wrapped around your finger, so you don't collaborate with the people in your city, or you don't, work with the people in your city, and you bring a mediocre party. No, thank you. Keep that. So you can do great things on a large scale
Right.
if you work with people, but it's not easy.
Right. Correct. So we are in collaboration with people.
Right.
So.
And you have to be patient. You do. And see, we might have to argue with each other, so we don't argue with them. Because we have to earn it out too. We have to earn it out first with us before we can do anything with somebody else. And then once we figure it out with us, then we can work with other people. But we got to figure it out with us.
Right.
And then because we can't be arguing with
And this is
people.
all our events that we do, so it's not like all this one.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff. That's fine. We do too
All
much.
our events.
But he's the busier body than I am. People don't believe it. I told somebody that the other night. John didn't believe it. I said, no, that's Herman. He think it's me. He think I'm the busybody.
It is.
No, I'm a busybody, but you worse. I be arguing with you about making sure that I get some rest. But I do be wanting to do stuff because guess what? I kind of had woke up wanting to go do the New Orleans thing, but then I was like, yeah, I had to sit down somewhere. Then New Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of got up like, oh, I want to do that. Like soon. But then I was like, but we can use that credit because we want to go around advertising our event.
Okay.
What did Devin do?
Hold on. Hey, Devin.
Did you?
Hey, if the dog's in that back room, you need to go
There you
check
go.
the dog.
There's a dog right there. Get him.
Come here. Come
They
here.
had got out.
Come here. Come here. Now.
What did they come out? When did they get out? You let them out?
Not really. They got out. They know how to open the door.
What?
They know how to open the door.
Pull your clothes up, please.
No.
I don't want to see your booty.
They're
They're
not
gonna Herman
open the
these
door.
dogs. Herman not training his dogs.
Well,
They're
they
supposed
train
to.
too good. They know how to open doors.
They ripping up, running up and down the street so they can get caught by the dog catcher, and then you can go pay whatever that amount of money is.
I'll get them out one time. I'll tell them like my
$400.
kids, you go to jail one time, I'll get you out, but the rest is on you.
Look at this dog. I'm gonna pay $400 to get the dog out. Look, who is it?
No, come here. Come here. Come here, right here.
Look at this one. This one used to be the good dog.
Well, he is.
What
That's
was
why.
She. That ain't no he.
Yes, he is.
Like
That's
the kids
why
always
she-
tell me.
Ouch.
No nails.
No, she's on my penis.
Die.
But yeah.
Anyway, there go the dog. Yeah. And then they up and down the road and knowing they big dogs. Devin, you gotta go with the other one, right? It's in the back or the front. Can you go help him because the pool man is outside?
they're
I'm
not.
pretty sure
They're not. That's why I kind of wanted to put him in the room.
Yeah, but he don't got the other dog.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And so the pool man probably out there like, hell no. Like, I'm not trying to wait on y'all to deal with these dogs. I need to get to my job and go. But yeah. Because other dogs still probably running up and down the
She
street.
want to go get her. She want to be a prima donna. This dog. Move.
Yeah, this dog likes to be
You
loving
can stand for it.
and cuddle. And the other dog like to rip and run up and down the street and
You can stand
try to
for it.
find friends.
Hey, come here. You stand here.
Look at Leo. I see you, Leo, this morning. Where you been at? We ain't even seen you. Where you been hiding out?
You got the-
Hey, Janet. Just saying hi to some of the people on Facebook.
Come on, come on. You stand here. Go over there. Go there.
Let's see.
Go there. Sit right there. Right there. Sit.
Let's see who over here. Good morning, Keely. Good morning, Xerox Twins. Good morning, Darren. Darren, we trying to get you on tomorrow to talk about collaboration. I want to call you today to talk about collaboration because I know you are a smart guy when it comes to stuff like that. But I just say, in slavery, people done it. Back in slavery days, people worked together. I wonder when did Black people stop working together? I remember slavery days, people used to work together. Well, at least we seen on the shows. When did black people go to not working together? Darren, do you know that? Hey, Darren, won't you come on our show with me? But I got a 9 o'clock, so I can't do too much. But I think in slavery days, black people worked together. They collaborated. So I don't know. But we're trying to do that. And we're just trying to do that because you know why? We can. And like I said, if you want to go farther, you work together. If you want to go fast, you go do it by yourself. If you want to go far, you go together. If you want to be decent, if you want to be okay, you do it by yourself. If you want to be great, you find a way to work with others. Good morning, Kim. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to figure out how to work together with people. And so we could use your help in this prelims, this 35th world's largest prelim. We surely could use your help at the event, before the event, whatever. We have on Wednesday nights, this particular Wednesday coming up will be Chicago Style Stepping and Swing Out. So either one of them or both. And so there you go with that. I will run through all the moves if anybody wants to come do it. And hopefully we have somebody to work with the beginners so I can literally start to run through the moves. But a lot of times I get caught with the beginners because at the end of the day, that's what we want. We want new people dancing. The other people who already dance, there's a lot of people that, you can go to. But also you come there and just practice with people. And so also we have practicing for the contest if you want to be in the contest. I think we probably have like beginners. I don't know the categories yet. We're still waiting to get them. I think there'll be beginners, new school, old school. I'm just guessing. And I know that at the actual thing, they have over 60. So I don't really know what all categories they're having. We're still waiting to get it. But I know that those 4, and then walkers. And so I know at our contest, we will have walking in the prelims. I know we'll have walking. I know that it's probably going to be new school and old school. I don't know what else. So come there and be the superstar. Carry your trophy. Come help us bring some Southern heat to the Chicago stage. Bring some. So anyway, come here and come and practice and get polished up. Polish your stuff up. Go around the rim and dance around the edge of the thing like you got to do in the contest. Come over there on Wednesdays and practice doing that. Looking forward to it. Herman is still out there messing with the dogs. He wanted to talk about. So anyway, what I will be studying this week is the win-win solutions. I've been still coming up with, he talked about forgiveness and that, but what I'm practicing with people in counseling, mostly couples, I got off the thing, is win-win solutions. How to create win-win solutions. I've been coming up with different methods on doing that. So one thing I came up with is, so both people, like if you get into an argument, if you're a couple, you get into an argument, both people come up with what they want. In some kind of way, both people got to give in to something that the other person wants. But if you win every time in an argument, if you're the winner every time, then that means your partner is the loser. If your partner keeps being a loser, they're building up a big ball of resentment towards you. And eventually, it's going to be really hard to get through that ball. That ball is going to be like woven like a big piece of thread, like a big yarn. And it's going to be really hard to get through that ball if you keep winning. Now, both people can get a small win, and then that is the.
Are you reading the comments?
I've read some.
All right. Yeah, your son, he got the dog. Drove around the corner.
Oh, they was running one?
I don't know where they got him from. That's probably somebody's backyard, she
Oh, the dog was in there trying to get a boyfriend?
Yeah, probably so. So yeah,
Could she get pregnant?
yeah, she can.
Oh hell no! You trying to let the dog get pregnant and have some babies over here? 2 dogs is enough. We is not trying to have no puppies.
They're gonna be at the town. We're gonna be giving away to our viewers that want a puppy.
Duh. A lab
Okay,
is
so
whatever we
Black
meant
Wall
for.
Street thrived because whites were not involved. Okay,
Duh.
that's what Prince said.
Because whites was
That's
not
what
involved.
Prince said.
Well,
When
whites ain't involved with our communities now. It's
Well, they are.
we're not.
But
We're
when they did get involved, they try to take it like they took them. We're not. This is not about a race view.
right. Yeah, we're not having a race thing. But right now we're just mostly working with each other and having problems. And the whites ain't got nothing to do with it.
Just put them in there.
It's us refusing to work with each other, having a problem working with each other.
Right.
Not understanding how to work with each other. I'm not gonna say about getting everything in writing, because if people don't want to do right, they don't want to do right.
Yeah.
But getting clear understandings and then following through with what you say you're gonna do. For us to be getting into arguments, somebody's not doing that. Either there's not a clear understanding or somebody's not following through. One or two, or something is going on.
Keep the leash on, though. She just keep the leash on.
And we don't know the details of stuff because that's not our business. We're not involved with it.
Right.
But I just know that we need to figure it out.
We know that we're not dumb shady, shady.
Yeah, we don't know what be happening
or whatever. We're not them.
We don't know the details. But the thing is, we're trying to prevent it and try to have the conversations clear understandings of what is expected.
Right.
Be very clear about what's expected.
And my theory is,
and follow through with and keep your word.
My theory is, like, if you owe people money, pay them money. Like, I was trying to see old Jack from the wedding.
Right, because
and I was like, maybe call Jack. I don't know what paid Jack or not. I was looking for him in one, in that fun. Like, call Jack.
And I was just gonna send it to him and say he can send it back to me in case he already got it. But man, we got to make sure that man got his money.
Right. So if you owe people, pay them.
But just don't. If they got a way to do it, if you ain't got the money, they got a way to do it without using all that. Get yourself in debt.
Because I'll be hella mad if you owe me some money and then I'm still having events like I don't owe nobody money.
Kim said it's called compromise, and then that's What do you say about that? It's called compromise.
What's that?
She said it's called compromise. Learning to get along and learning to collaborate. You got to compromise.
So, but I'll be pretty upset if somebody owe me money and I'm like, you said having events and you owe me money.
I ain't about to loan you none of my money, or I ain't about to. I mean, if I go do something, I guess if I go do something for you and you're supposed to pay me,
Right. So
that's how it happens too.
Yeah. So, but hey, Texas, we're gonna get better with this, so we won't be owing nothing to nobody. So hey, let's come to ahead. What else? We have about 5 minutes left on this. We have about 5 minutes left. I heard you talk about some win-wins. We talked about forgiveness. We talked about some collaboration. Right.
And it's all in there together, kind of.
So let's July 31st through August 2nd, come out, join us. If you'd like to volunteer, send us a DM us. We will appreciate it, folks. And we're gonna make Texas shine as far as this dance relationship goes.
And y'all come help us make it shine. When you at the party, be nice to people, be kind, give people a dance, and don't worry about if you can't do that particular dance, do the best you can to follow. Don't be stopping people in the middle of no dance and all that crazy stuff, which I ain't seen nobody too much do that in Houston, but stopping people in the middle of a dance and trying to train them or none of that kind of stuff. Smile, be happy. When we did our last contest, it was like, who is having the most fun? And that was the only category, is who was having the most fun. And people had fun in there. They just kept a smile on their face. And, You know, they was enjoying the dance and it was all styles.
Mhm.
So it wasn't like, oh, you just only get a stepper or you only get a 2-stepper. You just got whoever you got and you got out there and have fun.
Now the world's largest preliminary.
Yeah, there won't be that
yeah,
there.
Would not be that.
Right, it would just be all stepping. But I'm just saying, this particular last one we had on the other Sunday after our wedding was
And sign-ups are coming soon. Sign-ups are coming soon.
right, and that was fun. That was still 8 couples we had that night.
Yeah, yeah.
8 couples,
Just,
yeah, that was nice. That was fun.
Let's throw together tonight. Yeah.
Right, and it was
Yeah,
like,
sign-ups are coming soon, so make sure you all get out there to sign up. Don't be scared to sign up. Hey, you got a chance to win.
right, you got a chance to win anyway. And we would like to have professional videos. That's something that I would love to give to the community. We
Who
don't
does
have it all
videos? Let us know if you do videos.
professional videos. We'd like
Professional.
everybody to have a professional video of their dance in the contest.
So yeah.
Hey, Keisha Walters.
Hey, Keisha Walters. Hey, she's a Dallas person.
Okay, we would like for everyone, that would be my gift to everyone, is that if you're in the contest, I would like for you to have a professional video that you can have of your dance in the contest.
Right.
That would be my gift, my personal gift to everyone who compete, is that you would have a professional video. So you ain't got to have everybody around video, and that's
Oh,
cool
yeah,
to
we
have
will,
it, but
yeah.
we want to have professional edited, and they'll edit the video.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we're on
Yeah, that's what I want to give to the people. I want you to have professional edited video. We want to have the stars. This is what I would like to have. You would say it would happen, I don't know. But we want to have the stars all around with different people's name on it. And that'll be in the video.
that. And you are the stars.
Yeah. You are a superstar. So we want you all to be superstars.
Yeah.
So I won't do everything I won't get everything that I want, of course, but there are some things. That's one thing I want to give back to the community, is a nice video of your dance. I don't even care if we particularly have photos that night. I want to have videos. I want to have little short videos of everybody's dance and other little videos.
We will have some photos. We will
Right.
have photos.
Right, we're gonna have that anyway. But I'm just saying, I would like videography. So if y'all know a really great video person who will edit the videos too, that's what I really want.
That's me.
Oh, that's your phone. Oh, okay.
Well,
We can get it.
pray
Yeah.
us out. Lord Jesus, I'm going to pray us out. Thank y'all for joining. We really appreciate you. We love you. Everybody that's been watching pretty soon, watching a rerun of this, we love
Hey,
you.
Dwayne.
Thank you so much for joining in. Let me go ahead and pray us out. Lord Jesus, please give everybody what they need today, tomorrow,
Yeah.
and forevermore.
And Kim said you really need to do your homework with the prelims. It's not easy. You have to know your craft, and I know that. And we believe me, we know that. And how are you preparing? We're gonna make sure that happens, Kim. Thank you for that tidbit. But yes, I know that.
All right. So, amen. Praise God. Thank you. Here's our video on the way out.